So inside of career returns, we have 4 sub-themes. So under career returns, what we have are secured academic positions as a sub-theme, working or advancing within your organization as another sub-theme, and career advancement beyond your organization. So essentially it's this. As you are moving for career returns, it enables you to secure academic positions in higher education, whether that is teaching, research, or the gamut of what you can do. And oftentimes you find people who are advancing their careers, they may still teach adjunct, they may still teach part-time, things like that, but that's additional income and credibility to what they're doing. Or you wish to get it because you want to advance within your organization. So you may be reaching a glass ceiling, and having that terminal degree will catapult you through the glass ceiling to reach other avenues of your career field. So it really works on your trajectory within the organization. There comes a time, however, that you may realize you can't grow within this organization. So the third sub-theme of career returns is it prepares you for career advancement beyond the organization that you're presently in. And it just adds to the credibility, adds to the ability to move further forward. And that is an important part of seeing and experiencing career returns. Now, with regards to actually pursuing or securing academic positions, I'm going to read to you some of the findings directly from the significant statements. One writer posed, mine has been great. I secured a tenure track faculty position about 1 year prior to completion. What else do they got here? I will qualify for public service loan forgiveness, and both of my kids will qualify for full tuition remission in exchange at hundreds of private institutions. My salary is great, and I have a lot of additional benefits. This is exactly why I pursued the doctorate. That was one person's significant statement. Another one, although I have many, I'm going to read a couple. In securing academic positions, said I earned a tenure track position at an R1, which is a Research 1 school, plus consulting work. But I'm not going to feel that this is the ROI I want until my student loans are gone. So they still have that to go, but they're on the path for that. Once I paid them or have them forgiven, then I'll truly feel satisfied about the investment. And we'll talk a little bit about that too. The next one was, they said they received a senior position at NASA and an associate professor position at an R1. An R1 is a Research 1 university, which generally means they are primarily a research school. They sink a lot of money into pursuing and establishing research agendas, and they actually push the needle forward in the field. A lot of schools want to be an R1 school, but it takes a lot to do it. And they generally tend to attract some of the highest research professors in the industries that they're in. The next one was working and advancing within the organization. Within the organization, meaning that if you've reached that glass ceiling and it's time to now catapult above that, earning that terminal degree helps that happen. One of our research participants said, actually working in the career field that my degree is in and calling it my career and not just a job, and loving every bit of what I do. They are actually investing in myself is always a great ROI. I won't fail myself at all. God has a purpose in my life and I am fulfilling it. One thing I want to talk about, because you probably heard so far people talk about the loans and things like that. And people don't want to go into loans, and I understand you. If you can do something greater than that, if you can secure scholarships or you can pay out of pocket and get payment plans. But if getting a student loan is the barrier between you getting the terminal degree and advancing your career, I want to think about what you get loans for. You will get a loan, $40,000 to buy a car. And I get it, that's a tangible product. You're going to see it, drive off in it. You got the new car smell. But think about how you feel about that car in year 4 or after a repair. So we can justify getting a student loan to buy a car, but we can't justify getting a student loan or getting a loan, but getting a student loan to advance your career, to enlighten your area of specialty, to do self-improvement. but we can get a car that we don't like after year 3, and we don't wash after a while, that we actually leave outside and allow it to get dirty, or things like that, or we don't even keep the oil engines, changes up. So it's amazing. We cannot use the loan thing. And I understand that no one wants debt like that. But what are you investing in is what I want you to think about. Now, another person wrote, new district level admin position about 7 months before I finished the program. My committee published my study. Knowing that I kept my promise to my deceased mom, I finished. Very significant. But they also were able to see advancement within their organization and moving up to a district level admin position. Another person says almost double 6 figures after 15 months. Not in academia currently. Never would be able to be here as a social worker without a quality doctorate. Truly satisfied in career in life. Still help people. So they found a way to advance themselves in their particular career field within their organization and reach career and life satisfaction. And that's what it's about. In the next category within that, career advancement beyond the organization, we have a person who said that they just accepted a VP position with an association within the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. They wrote DMV. But I started 8 months to the day that I defended. So although it took time, they were able to actually advance the career into something brand new in a brand new circumstance and situation. A person wrote 1,000% for me as well. I have a completely new career now. It was badly needed. Oftentimes, and I think I said this last week, oftentimes people get into a doctorate because they want to change their life circumstances. They want to change where they are in their particular field or organization. And sometimes that means stepping away from it. But we don't want to always step away and start over. We don't always want to step away and make a lateral move. So actually pursuing this degree and earning this degree and advancing yourself is a way to step both out and up at the same time. Another participant noted, my career really took off. So they began to see, once they got this particular degree, that it catapulted their career into other trajectories. And that's what it's all about.